G'day legends and welcome back to another episode. After days of wild weather and exploring rugged coastline, the Yorke Peninsula has saved the best for last. Today, it's just calm seas, golden beaches and a peaceful kind of freedom you only find at the edge of the world. We're kicking back on three of International Park's most beautiful beaches, Shell Beach, Dolphin Beach and the iconic Browns Beach, where the weather is absolutely ideal. The crowds are gone and every cast into water feels like that moment of bliss. From unexpected rainstorms to crystal clear sunsets, morning coffees to solo hikes over windswept cliffs. This final day is all about slowing down, soaking it in and remembering why these untouched places are worth every single detour. So if you're ever wondering whether the International Park is worth the drive, this is your sign to go. Let's wrap up this series the only way it should end, salty, sun-soaked and completely free. G'day guys. Today we are exploring three of what I would classify as the most picturesque, beautiful beaches on the whole entire International Park. That's Dolphin Bay, Shell Bay and also Browns Beach, which hopefully will finally catch our stonking salmon too. That is the plan. Tomorrow's weather is looking absolutely ideal. This morning, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. It's been windy, it's been raining, then all of a sudden, like it is right now, absolutely perfect. It's quite strange coming into summer. I'm wearing a light rain jacket because I just got hammered with rain a little bit before doing a hike that we're going to do in a little bit of time. I've tried to do it twice this morning already, had to run back to the car because buckets of rain had just come down. But the great thing about that is after the rain, everything turns saturated. It's so beautiful and the animals come out. This morning, I had rowdy bloody neighbours right outside of my campsite and a beautiful joey inside mum's pouch. It was very beautiful to see, and what I love travelling about Australia, the wildlife is pristine and what it's all about. But on today's episode, the whole idea, explore beautiful beaches, go for what I'd classify as the best hike, well, walk in the International Park and catch that hopefully 3 to 5 kilo salmon, because tomorrow is looking absolutely ideal. Let's get into it. This is the head that we're going to walk to next. It's a 4-kilometre return hike called Royston Head and gets to this secluded beach on the other side. Unfortunately, we're going to be facing into the southwesterly wind. Hey, but that's just part and parcel of this time of year. But yesterday I was speaking to a New South Wales couple and they were blown away by two things in not blown away, but it was very apparent to them in comparing it to New South Wales. The heavy wind we get and also the amount of seaweed. Now I can preach to whoever's up there, the seaweed is terrible this time of year, but also the wind coming to the October-November time, coming into summer, it is pretty normal for South Australia, and hopefully tomorrow we'll get a typical SA perfect day where it's a bit of a glass off, quite warm, 27 degrees, as I'm wearing a bloody jumper and jacket right now. But being a locally born SA boy, this blew me away. We are one of the only places in the world to have a phenomenon of a dodge tide. What? I've just known this my whole entire life growing up and I thought it was a worldwide thing, a dodge tide. Okay, the tides rest and everything. It's only in South Australia. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comments below. In South Australia, we have a dodge tide. It's basically 3, 4, 5 days of no tide. So it's very minimal in and outgoing tides and pretty much there's just nothing happening. The fish go off the chew and that's just how it is. Generally speaking, on a dodge tide, it is perfect weather. It's quite warm and pretty much a glass off, always the way. But I just thought anywhere you went, there was a dodge tide. What? It just blows me away. Every 2 weeks, it just rolls around. Every 3 weeks, it rolls around. We just have a dodge tide for 4 or 5 days. If you didn't know that, let me know in the comments below, because it blew my mind that I thought it was just a worldwide thing. But it's not. That's crazy. so privileged just to sit there, have something to eat, watch these waves crash into the rugged coastline. But that wind is really starting to pick up now because there's another storm coming through, probably about 20 minutes time. But I thought I'd spin you around and show you this. So that beach just there, that is around the corner, Pondicherry Bay. So that's where we ended last week's video to. And just over there, that headland there with the lighthouse, which you probably can't see, that's where we were around the corner there with those beautiful rugged beaches, very dangerous ones. And that headland just there is where we had the incredible sunset from last week's video. So if you haven't watched that, make sure to jump back and watch that because it was raw, rugged, epic with a huge bloody swell. Incredible beaches, but very different to what we're going to explore over the next couple of days. These are pristine, beautiful beaches, quite safe, hopefully good fishing, where those ones are just dangerous and crazy. But this walk here, so where I've just come from all the way around, I've walked from Pondicherry all the way around that headland there, and that's part of the walk to Yorke. So you can basically walk the entire Yorke Peninsula and just get views for days pretty much. Just get these views as much as you want. Yes, it's bloody windy all the time, but I've got to pack up now because that storm there is about 15-20 minutes away and I'm half an hour away from the car. And I really don't want to get drenched like I was this morning, so I'll meet you back there. There she is, we made it, and I didn't get wet. How good. This afternoon's plans? No idea, but that's sometimes exciting. Sick, that rain eventually arrived and now I'm bloody miles away from the car. I think just stick it out and see how it goes. Blue sky coming, but well, it's only a bit of water, isn't it? Rightio, so the plan was, well maybe still is, we're not writing it off just yet, is there's a beach behind me that I've never been to before. Now behind that beach is Browns Beach. We'll be fishing maybe tonight, if not tomorrow morning, more likely tomorrow morning. And you can easily get it from the car park there, but I thought I could walk along Shell Beach and go all the way through to get there, but there's a huge rock face just there. However, I've had a look on Google Maps and I reckon we can get up there and follow the cliff edge all the way along and drop down onto the sand dunes, which would be sweet. However, once again, there's a bit of a dilemma. Behind you guys, there's a massive storm coming through. It looks like it's got a bucket of rain. We either balls it up and just go and embrace it, or we run back to the camp van and just let it pass. I'm thinking about just ballsing it up and going because I've got enough water in the van to have a shower tonight and tomorrow, so I'm not too stressed if I get drenched. And it is passing through pretty quickly. Another thing, I'd love to know from you guys, I've got the fishing rod and I don't really care if I go for a flick now or not. It's more just a bit of an adventure and see how I go. But I'm thinking, here, that's pretty scary, that I might get one of those telescopic fishing rods. I know they're crap, but it's just more for missions like this where I don't really care if I use it or not. I have got that little noodle rod, which is a 5-footer or 4'11". Maybe I just put bigger gear on that, like a 10-12 pound braid, and just flick a lure out of that. I don't know. But yeah, if you've got any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. Don't want to spend a shit ton of money because it's just going to be a rod that goes on adventures like this. That's where we're going, up there and around there. Let's go, stuff it. If we get wet, we get wet. Yeah, right. Pretty safe to say I'm not getting down there unless I get a parachute. No idea how to get back up. That's unfortunate. But around that other rock face there is Browns Beach. So, you know, the drive from where I turn up to Shell Beach around to there is 3K. So I've walked probably 2.5 Ks to get nowhere. That's all right. It's bloody beautiful up here. This is what it's about for me. Just having a nosy. There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't hurt anyone. Views like that, doesn't hurt anyone at all. But I can feel the wind pick up already. It's going to bucket down soon, I reckon. Actually, it is going around me a little bit, so maybe I'm Jesus and can park the water. That would be nice. Right, safe to say I'm not Jesus. Started to bucket down. Oh well, saves me having a shower tonight, I guess. Gotten a little bit cooler too. Yeah, how good. Can't help the weather, can you? Bugger. It's a bit eerie now. It's like the calm before the storm. I've probably got about 15 minutes because there's a big storm cell coming through now, much bigger than the one that just come through. I'm already quite wet from that fishing session, but it's much calmer down here at Shell Beach. It's a good little fishing session now. I've probably got about 7 little salmon, like little salmon, maybe 20 centimeters long. But on light gear, light 10-pound braid, that was good fun, very good fun. But I'm starting to get a little bit cold now. It's probably an hour and a half before sunset. And yeah, that wind's back right off, but I assume it's going to pick up a lot more when that rain comes through. So I've probably got about a 10-minute walk back to the van, sit in the van. I love sitting in the van when there's just massive dumps of rain come through. But that looked a bit ominous, to be fair. But good little session, I love that. Good walk, good session, love it. It's what it's all about, baby. Woo! Look at that. So that rain has passed through now. We've got a good dumping of rain, but I'm not frothing over this temperature. It's a little bit cooler now, which I'm not loving. But my plans have changed quite a bit. So I pulled into my campsite. I was meant to be staying at Shell Beach campsite tonight. It's quite a small little secluded place. Only about 6 campsites there, I believe. When I pulled in, I thought, what is going on here? Someone's throwing a party. I love it. So I backed into my campsite. As I do, went and introduced myself, got talking to them. Lovely group of people, incredible group of people. And what it is basically they're a family from different states around Australia that met here in the inns. And I booked the 6th campsite and one of them booked in Pondalawi. So they've tried to jam into this campsite. And I said to them, look, have my campsite. I'll go and stay in your campsite in Pondalawi so you can be together for the next couple of days. They were super thankful. When you're that bloody nice, I mean, I don't care where I stay. It doesn't bother me at all. But that has made me change my plans. So I'm coming down to West Cape Lighthouse to embrace this incredible sunset. It is beautiful here, a little bit fresh, but absolutely beautiful. So in last week's episode, we were on that little headland there looking out to the sunset. Absolutely ideal sunset, very different tonight. It's sort of a 360 sunset wherever you look. Tomorrow's conditions are meant to be ideal. So I'm thinking tonight on what to do for the upcoming week. So I sort of want to head north before it gets too stinking hot to do this hiking trip for the next sort of 3-4 weeks. So I'm contemplating whether tonight will be my last night and I start heading north. I want to hang around here tomorrow because it's just such a nice day. It's meant to be a pretty much glass off all day and about 27 degrees. So I think I'll, embrace the last bit of that and then start heading north over the next couple of days up to the Flinders Ranges. But I'll let you guys know. For now, I want to just embrace this sunset, soak it in, and then tomorrow do some fishing and see where the day goes. Pretty much. That's the plan. That was lucky. That was one site I overlooked. They might have had a tent site and I wouldn't have fitted, but they've actually got one of the best sites here, so I'm pretty happy with that. So win-win for both of us. I'm so hungry. Dinner time. is a ridiculously good morning. It is warm as anything already, not a breath of wind, and I can hear the waves crashing in at Dolphin Bay in the background. I think it's just gone past 7 o'clock and I have to decide what I want to go and do this morning with this incredible weather. It's almost an overload of what to do. There's just too much to do on such a good day. Decision paralysis. Oh, it's early. Oh, I love offshore winds, calm days. Well, I guess the plan is pretty much decided. I was driving here, didn't really want to fish at Browns. It's an incredible beach. It's probably one of my favourite beaches in the whole Inns. It's got a reef protecting it out the back. It's great for fishing. It's probably one of the best fishing beaches in South Australia as far as, you know, on the Yorke Peninsula. But I said I'd only fish here if I was by myself. By myself, man, so I guess we're going fishing. Can you smell that? It smells like success. This is what we're about to have. All right, we're about an hour in, and this is the point where I start to get a bit bored with bait fishing. I'm not a big bait fisherman off the beach. It's a bit boring, I reckon. But it is nice just to sit there and chill out. But for me now, it is all about going and flicking a 40-gram lure. And I just want like a 1.5 kilo salmon on light reel. Ho! Giddy up, cowboy. Let's go. Right, I'm not sure if I've just seen salmon right in front of me here. Let's see how 10-pound braid holds up. God, the current is ripping through here. No wonder my bait just ends up down there somewhere. But even right in front of me here, there's a massive deep gutter that just runs through, which salmon would be hunting in. I'll be honest, this is generally what happens all the time when I come fishing. I love fishing, I absolutely love fishing. Okay, beach fishing isn't my, most ideal. I'd rather be out in the water, but it's pretty bloody hard when you travel without a boat. But I just get so, my brain just fully switches off. Especially, I've got the entire beach to myself. It is so warm right now. I don't know what the temperature is, but the tide's ripping out. The waves are crashing in super hard and I just zonk out. My brain just switches off and I froth over this shit. This is incredible. I should have my line in the water. It's just sitting there with bait on. But I'll probably be honest with you, I'll probably get more fish like that than I would actually in the water. But I don't know. If you don't love this sort of stuff, it's so hard to explain this feeling. But if you know, you know. This is unreal. But I do have a little bit of regret deep down. I think I was hoping on the drive here that when I got here, there's going to be heaps of people here and I wouldn't want to come fishing, because I'll be honest, I didn't really want to come fishing down at Browns. I wanted to go fishing down at Shell Beach and go off the rocks. Am I disappointed? Hell no, it's beautiful here, it's incredible. And to have the whole beach to yourself is pretty rare at Browns. But I think I might go back to the van in a minute, grab some brekkie, and then head out to Shell before something's going to happen, I think. We got one, baby. Just walking back to the car. Thought it'd be rude not to have a flick here. Man, this is fishing. This looks good. I found this on Google Maps. I've never actually been here before. I've been around the corner, but it's a bit of a mission to get here, and they must get fish because there's a permanent rod holder in there from someone. But that ground, I actually have no idea if it's really deep and just all mashed up or if it's rocky. No idea. It could be sandy bottom. It looks sandy all the way through. Who knows? There's a bommy over there. I don't know, put a float out or something. I was going to go for squid, but maybe I bought too light a gear. But this is cool. I love this sort of stuff. I always imagine doing a trip to Indonesia and fishing off the rocks. They get those massive, like, bloody GTs and that. Not going to get one today, but still, it reminds me of that. And I love fishing, you know, out of deep water off big rocks. It's on days like today as well. It's bloody ripper. How good. Right, so pretty much the sunrise, same shit, different location. Haven't really got a lot at all. Got a few tommies and sweep off the small rod, but nothing's taken that big rod. I think something did take it, but it was a sweep. Like I can see it now moving around. I'm pretty sure it's just sweep under there, just taking it down, but nothing's made it zing. This is beautiful. It is so warm right now. That wind is a little bit fresh, but only about 5 knots, but makes it a little bit colder. But I have to leave because that swell is getting a bit too dangerous. The tide is starting to come in. And if I did actually get a fish, I'd have to land it there, and with the swell it'd be way too dangerous. So I think I'm just gonna call it quits while I'm not ahead. Maybe go back around the corner, flick a lure for a little while, and yeah, then fill you guys in with something. Oh, that's gonna make it hard to leave. Guys, I've made the decision that I am done for today. I'm going to sit here and enjoy Dolphin Bay for the next probably half an hour. That wind is definitely starting to pick up, and also that swell has probably doubled since this morning. There's a good reason behind that, because there's a lot of wind coming the next 3 to 4 days, and that's made me decide last night, done some Googling, and tomorrow and the day after are extremely windy, and then a bit of rain comes for the next sort of 3 to 4 days. So I've decided I'm going to head north. I'm going to head to a penny in a pound, do some walking, do some hiking, exploring up there before summer really kicks in and, you know, it gets way too hot and the snakes are already out, and we're sort of not even, we're just on the fringe of summer right now. So I think I might head up there, get some warmth, because I've got no doubt when Christmas time comes along, I'll be at the beach pretty much all summer anyway. So I thought, go and get that desert fixation that I want to get and do some walking and exploring. But this is going to be hard to leave because today is beautiful, it is unreal. But the last sort of 3 to 4 weeks exploring the Yorke Peninsula, I think about all the stuff that I haven't done, never mind the stuff that I have done. It's been absolutely incredible. The wildlife has been so abundant. The wildflowers are out everywhere. The weather's been so. Probably one of the worst trips I've done to Yorks with weather-wise, but it is just that time of year, so that October time, November time. It's what you get around here, heavy winds. The fishing isn't that very good this time of year. I thought this morning when I was fishing at Browns Beach, I was like, what excuse can I use that I haven't caught any fish? And simple being, it's just, who cares? Who cares? I'm doing out here what I love, what I want to do, and that is the most important thing. That's probably the biggest message I can get through to you guys, is just get out there and do the things that you want to do. No matter how much it costs you. I mean, don't spend a stupid bloody fluff ton on it, but you can make things work on a budget. You can go out and explore. Yorks is very, very cheap. The most expensive thing for me that I've had to endure here is the campsites, and I've had to pay a little bit extra to showcase what the beauty of this area is. And I've said numerous times, I'd recommend sort of 3 to 4 nights in the international park, especially if you enjoy your fishing and surfing and that. But do you have to do it? No, you can go out, you can get the council grounds, which I've shown you on the other episodes. There's so much to explore and see and do, and just the walks you can do and be in nature. It's all about it. It's all about it, guys. So get out there, keep doing what you love. Make sure to drop below and subscribe, because the Yorke Peninsula trip is done, but the Wilpena Pound has just bloody started. It's going to be epic, I can guarantee you that. More wildlife, more epic sunsets, and hopefully some incredible viewpoints while watching sunset with food. So guys, get out there, keep doing what you love, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.